What is up, you guys? Welcome back for another vlog. My name's Nicole, for those who don't know, and I am a single solo mom who is just navigating life and sharing all the highs and the lows as I just become the best version of myself. Yes, I have coffee. Yes, it's like almost 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Your girl is struggling. And honestly, I don't even think coffee wakes me up. It's just like a soother. Like, I don't drink wine or anything like that, so I have coffee. Sorry if you hear the washing machine. I have a load of laundry going. I'm also folding clothes as we chat because I haven't got on here in a while. Like, I haven't vlogged in a while. I'm currently watching a vlog that's supposed to go up today. Just making sure, you know, there's no mess ups or anything in it. It is an hour long, so I figured I would fold laundry and watch it. But I needed to get on here and catch up with you guys because I'm telling you, ever since I said what I was going to focus on as far as like resetting in September, y'all, life has been hitting. And it's not even like my stuff. It's like secondhand trauma happening. Just a lot of things are going on, like with my coworkers, and so they're out a lot, and of course I'm over the department, so I end up picking up the slack. There's a lot they're asking us to do. The supervisors were like, they're asking y'all to do a lot, and if you're a special ed teacher, you know you have to comply with what SPED asks you to do. So we had like some SPED training, and they were like, okay, here's all the things that you need to start doing. And we're like, and then you also have the gen ed side. So you still have to lesson plan, you still have to do data tracking. And so I actually need to work on my lesson plans here in a little bit. Like, they're done. I have all my stuff right here because I was multitasking. So like, my stuff is done. I just need to work on my exemplars. And if you don't know what exemplars are, girl, let me show you. You ever thought about becoming a teacher? Change your mind right now. Just change your mind right now. All right, let me show y'all what us teachers be doing. And I normally used to get this stuff done during my planning period, during my conference. It ain't happening this year, y'all. Like, the time is limited to where I'm not having to do something, watch kids, cover a class. And that was one of the complaints, was like, I feel really bad because there's teachers on my team who have a lot of kids in their classrooms and they're not getting breaks. And so it's just been a frustrating start of the year. I have fought for the last 8 weeks to show our numbers and be like, we need more staff. And so they finally approved it. So now I just have to do some hiring. But anyways, this is an exemplar, and it's just one side. I decided we were only going to do the top 3 questions on this page, but it has like the laps that you're going to do. And by laps, I mean like what you're going to have the kids do while you're walking around and checking. So like all the highlighting, finding keywords. This is my math exemplar, by the way, for 7th grade. Our turn and talks, like what is a constant, to make sure that they know what we're talking about. You have to have check for understandings on here. I don't have a check for understanding. I need to put a check for understanding. Yeah, I need to put a check for understanding. And then same with this side. You have your laps. Like, they have to find the keywords, they have to identify the symbols, all that good stuff. So yeah, I have my little exemplars. It also has the answers, but your exemplar can't just have the answers. It has to have turn and talks and conceptual laps and procedural laps. And so like, my math stuff is done, but I need to work on my reading lessons because like, we're working on doing an extended constructed response this week. And so that's a little bit harder for the kids. So I like have my anchor chart made, and I might just copy it for them. And then I don't know. Oh, my story's right here. I need to do my exemplar for my story. I read the story. I just haven't marked it up with everything. So that'll probably be tonight. And I am fighting the urge to take a nap, which is why I have coffee. But anyways, y'all, it's been a week. So I've been navigating all of that, all the changes. And Cole and I have been busy every day this week. So Monday he had flag football practice. Tuesday he had a game. Wednesday, what did we do Wednesday? He left for like an hour or two to go to church, but I didn't even get home and have but like 30 to 45 minutes to myself because we had a department chair meeting that lasted forever because we had to discuss all the new things that are rolling out, all the new laws, all the new bills. Fun fact, I have to take my classroom library out of my room because of the recent law that was passed. And I can either take it out or catalog every book that I have, and I'm not about to do that. It's not worth my time and effort. So yeah, I'm taking that out. Another law that passed that is changing the curriculum we're using. It's really like a application, I guess. So we've been using one system for reading, and now they want us to switch and use something new, which means we have to train and learn something new. The reading department is not happy whatsoever. And so yeah, it was just a lot. So I didn't get home. I didn't leave work till like 6. And so yeah, I didn't get home till like 7. And you know, you get home, you do all the things you have to do to prepare for the child that's coming home. Thursday, my mom went out of town. Cole and I went to the volleyball game because I was the person that needed to be there to sign for one of the students. Friday, we went grocery shopping right after work, came home, started cleaning. Saturday, guys, y'all, we had to get snacks for the game this week. We also went ahead and got his costume. I did make a short. I'll like show a clip of it maybe, or put it down below, because the funny thing was, I was talking to somebody about what I had to do this weekend, and she doesn't have kids. She was like, I don't know how you do all that. Like, no wonder you're like exhausted. Like, and I didn't realize how much I did. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record everything I do over this weekend, y'all. So just yesterday, because that was Saturday, I got up, I started cleaning, started washing clothes, which is what I'm folding right now because I didn't even get to it. Took Cole to get a haircut. We went to Walmart, got him a costume because we couldn't skip past the little costume section. I got him a few clothing items, but we mostly went there to get snacks for the t-ball game because I'm in charge of snacks this week. Then we washed both cars, mowed the yard and edged the yard, and then we took a walk to the park, came home, bathed, I cooked him some food, and that was our day, y'all. And I didn't realize until I sat down and looked at the footage, and I was like, girl, you were literally going from sun up to sundown. So then my mom came because she had barely seen him this week, and I think she was missing him, y'all. So she came about 9 o'clock and scooped him up and took him. And when I tell you I was out like a light, I was out like a light. Knocked smooth out after I cleaned the kitchen and stuff. Girl, I was done for. So yeah, I didn't realize how much I had been doing. I think we were just used to going. Used to doing, you don't realize it. For somebody else, that is a lot. And even for me, that was a lot. I looked at the footage and I was like, girl, when did you take a break? And I didn't. Cole napped for like 45 minutes and then helped me cut the yard. So yeah, we had a long day. And homeboy wasn't tired. That's the thing. Like, he took that little 30-45 minute nap and popped right back up like, what we doing next? I want to do this. I was like, so that kind of keeps you going too, because kids don't rest. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to finish doing this laundry and watch this so I can upload it. And I might, y'all, I just might take me a good little nap and then get up later when it's time for Cole to come home and like make some dinner. He has been asking me nonstop for burgers. I don't know what his thing is with burgers right now, but that's literally all he wants. So I might make us some burgers, which is easy to warm up, you know, through the week. Throw some fries with it, or, you know, something. Put something with it. But yeah, that was our week and weekend, which is why I'm just not picking up the camera. And to say that content was at the back of the content was not on my mind. Let's just say that. Like, I had no desire to film, edit, do anything this week because I actually was just like trying to get ahead on my lesson plans, because we're supposed to be 2 weeks out and I am not. But I'm also doing my own lesson plans this year because modifying the gen ed one was just as much work as doing it myself. So there's that. So yeah, anyways, y'all are officially now all caught up. And this is actually supposed to be a reset day, reset vlog, but I've been resetting since Friday, and it's just very clear that I'm gonna need the whole week to reset. This is not gonna be my normal reset video where I talk about all my goals and what I'm gonna do next, and then everything's done in one day. It's just, I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me, so I'm giving myself grace, and I'm just gonna reset all week. So I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. So yeah, let me finish this, let me get some stuff done, and we will recap September. Because I made coffee twice. I normally drink one little cup in the morning while I'm walking around, getting things done, getting dressed, and then I make one more to go, and I normally put it in like maybe a 16-ounce mug or like to-go cup because I don't have one that is this size. And today, oh, here it is. So I normally put it in here and it doesn't fill all the way up because, you know, I only make the one cup. I made a cup and then thought I didn't make the cup, so I made it again, and when I came back to check, this was filled to the brim. So we got coffee in here today, and we're not wasting coffee. We just don't waste coffee, so I guess I get double shot today. All right, I have to pack snacks for the t-ball game. So I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I wasted September. I'm trying to figure out how we're already in October and what the heck I did with the last 30 days. 11 kids, I'm going to make 12 just in case, because you know there's always like a random sibling that pops up. And it's always just like one sibling. And so I normally just give the last bag away.
And I want to talk to you about signs that you may need to evaluate to see if you need your fire back. Because what do you do when you're in the season where it's not black or white, but God has you in the gray? Because some stuff that you're choosing is not a sin, but it may not be wise. God has been faithful to me even in my fickle seasons. And I don't know about you, but I just want to give God praise that even in seasons where I may have gave to fulfill the dream, the purpose and plan that God has for you, how do you expect for God to trust you with who He wants to send to support you? But I want
It's officially October 1st, and I have put off resetting 4 days, and not really put it off. I have been resetting in my own special kind of way this month. Normally, like, I power through, I do my budget, I clean my house top to bottom, which I really do that every week. But really, when I'm resetting, I like deep clean. I meal prep, I do all the things, I get my goals ready. If you watched my last reset, you know that for the last 120 days, I wanted to focus on just 3 things. That was faith, fitness, and finances. So, you know, I normally just do all my goals, get everything ready. Y'all, I started Saturday, I told y'all this, and I did all the things. And by Sunday, I ran out of steam. And so Saturday, Sunday, no. So Sunday, Monday, my reset was literally just getting rest. I just rested. I did little things here and there. Like I did do my meal prep, but like I didn't do it on Sunday. I did it early Monday morning. I was just, my body was able to wake up early, but then I shut down early. I don't know if 36 hit me and my body was like, girl, no. 8:30, let's wrap it up. I don't know what was happening. But my reset this time started with 2 days of rest. That's all I could give. That's all I could do. So this morning I did my budget because I got paid this morning, paid some bills. So my budget for October is done. I know my goals for the rest of the year, so that hasn't changed. Just how I'm approaching them changes. I did pick a book. I have not got to read since I went on my little staycation. Well, it was vacation, but out of town for my birthday. I've not picked up that book since, y'all. And that is going to change. October is me month. I don't care what's going on around me. I am intentionally taking time for myself each day, whether it's 10 to 15 minutes. And so to help me with that, I don't know why, but I've never done Vlogtober. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do Vlogtober because right before I had that thought, I said, I think I need the whole month to reset. Like, I just need the whole month. This is going to be a slow reset. Like, get my grooves going because September, I blinked and it was over. And I'm like, how did we end up here? Like, how did we get to October? So September went too fast. And it just felt really busy and full and not in a good way. We were in our department chair meeting and we were talking about how this is the time between like September and October where a lot of teachers fizzle out and start quitting. It has started happening. I already had one aide come to me today and was like, I'm done. And I was like, please. I know, I'm trying. I'm really working to get y'all some more help. And that has been like my battle. And so I need October to feel different and light and focus on me. One of the things I did do, my mom told me to get it. We're going to use this because like walking on the treadmill has felt kind of like I've gotten in a groove. It's not easy. It's not easy because I picked up the speed and tried to run, but running hurts my knees. So I got me a weighted vest instead, and I'm going to wear it when I get on the treadmill or when I go out and walk. I'm actually going to go take a walk while Cole is out with my mom. I'm going to take a walk in the neighborhood with it. I got 8 pounds just because I didn't see the point of getting like fewer pounds and then having to purchase another one. Like, I'm not going to do that. So I figured I would start with heavyweight, just go as long as I can. When I'm home, just take it off, finish my walk. If I'm out and about, just walk my little self back home and try to get further the next day. My goal is to lose a certain amount of weight, but also just to be active each day. So I'm not trying to kill myself. I just want to be active. I don't have like a certain figure I'm trying to get. I just want to lose the extra weight I picked up and be active and keep up with my child. That's about it. But yeah, I decided since I'm going to just honestly take this whole month to reset my mind, my body, everything, I'm going to do Vlogtober. And it's not going to be like strictly fall theme, like we're decorating and doing all the things. I'm literally going to be doing the things that I normally do in like my transformation diaries and the new series I started, just living my life, sharing the things I always share about faith or finances or motherhood or whatever's going on that day. That's still going to be me. And I'm hoping me pushing through each day will help break this cycle of feeling very just like blah, like I just can't get over the hump. And hopefully it like motivates somebody else too. And they're not going to be long vlogs. Just the time I take out for myself each day, I want to just hop on here and just share like what the day feels like or what's going on in my life. Maybe it's the devotion that I have come across that day. Like, I just want to encourage you all while I encourage myself. So yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna try my best to have each vlog up by 10 every night. Now y'all know motherhood. I'm gonna try 10. I'm gonna try to be on it and try 10, but that just means I can't make these long. That's what that means. But yeah, so back to goals. Like I said, faith, finance, and fitness. September was very sporadic with my workouts. I was consistent on the Saturdays where I would like do my yard. I think I want to wear this when I do the yard, y'all, because it's already a leg workout. Can you imagine if I put this on while I'm pushing that lawnmower? But yeah, so just getting back into my everyday routine, because it became like every other day. And then I never added whole body workouts to my Better Me app. I just stuck with the abs. I did add in weights though. Like I did push myself to use the weights for the abs. Y'all, I thought I was gonna die. And I wore a waist trainer to kind of like suck it in. My mom said it looks like I'm losing inches, maybe not necessarily pounds, because like the scale is still the scale, but she said, you look slimmer today. And I was like, I'm gonna take that compliment. So yeah, fitness, I just want to keep moving my body every day. I've definitely been on my water. I've been up to 3 of these, y'all. Like I down one of these by noon and I'm already like running to the car for the next one because I try not to bring too much stuff in. I have been drinking water like a fish and taking my vitamins consistently. Like that side of health and fitness, I have been on it. I have been meal prepping. There were a few days in there where we just ate out because we got off track from me going out of town and coming back. But for the most part, we've been cooking. Like fitness, I've been on it for the most part. I just need to get back on my everyday workouts. Faith, I have not really figured out how I want to do my devotion time in the morning. And it's because I have been dragging getting up, which has also interrupted my daily walks in the morning because I've just been dragging. But what I've been trying to do is when I drag like that, I'll listen to a sermon to at least get a scripture to meditate on throughout the day. But I really want to just sit down like I used to and just get into my word and find that downtime. And it has been a little difficult. Y'all saw like Cole woke up this morning at like 6:30, 6:40. And I'm like, ugh, because I feel like there's just not enough time in the day unless I get up at like 3 a.m. and stay up. And that is not easy. I've done it a couple of nights, but it is not easy. So yeah, just really, really figuring out my devotion time is going to be a real big thing for me. And I'm just going to be navigating it and playing with my schedule this month and just seeing, because too, time is changing. You know, it's darker in the mornings. It's so hard to get up when it's like so dark and stays dark. And it's hard to stay up when it's dark already at night when I'm getting home and I'm like, ugh. So yeah, the long days and the early dark time is just not working for me. And then finances. I have, y'all, been posting consistently on my LTK. I have been active on my Instagram. I think I may have posted like 2 reels. I'm trying to figure out my groove there. But I have been in the stories frequently. I have been posting to LTK, not as much to Amazon, but it's because I link through LTK to Amazon. So I have been like getting sales and doing things like that. So on that end, finance, I'm doing good. I'm sticking with my budget. Yeah, I did like spend a little extra for my birthday, but it was my birthday. And I'm saving up for any purchases I want to do going forward. That's literally how I'm resetting. I am resetting for the whole month. So if you feel like you're just having a hard time getting going, do something little each day. Reset a little bit each day. So like I said, I started Saturday. I washed both my cars. I mowed my yard. I like took care of the house and like the big things. And then Sunday I did my meal prep and like pulled out our clothes for the week. And then like it was little bits because I just felt so overwhelmed with everything. And I'm telling y'all, September came way too fast. So let's get on this walk. And yeah, we're going to see each other here every day in October so we can get ourselves out of this slump. And I also don't want to get into the groove of like fall and feeling cozy and just not accomplishing anything. That's where I feel like it's falling to, because I'm so tired from work that like I literally just want to come home and crash. And that has been everyone's like complaint at work. They're like, I am so tired after work. Like I literally just go home and crash. Let me know if y'all like that. If I have teachers here, let me know. Like, are y'all crashing? I've been crashing, and like I'll get up early and maybe like do some things that I wasn't able to do. But y'all, it's not been easy. But yeah, let me know what y'all's goals are for October. Let me know if you are doing the lock-in. We got 90 days, y'all. 90 days strong. I feel like I wasted the first 30 days, even though I did it. If you're showing up every day, even when you've had a rough day, even when you've had an off day, even if you've been down and out for a couple of days and then pick it back up, that is a win because you did not stay down in that down place, but you kept going. So pat yourself on the back and let's get moving in October. Oh God, this thing doesn't feel that heavy, but I know it's going to feel heavy once I start walking. The goal is 30 minutes outside, just like I do on my treadmill, but we shall see. It doesn't feel that heavy, but only thing is I'm not going to be able to take water. I guess I could. I just don't want to, excuse me, I just don't want to hold it. This and this, that's a lot. I might get a small water bottle.